Okay, project at hand today is, and sorry if there's some wind noise, but that's actually why I chose to do today's project. I've been putting it off for a while. Actually, it's going to be a couple days, but shipping container. I'm going to do another video just talking about the shipping container and when I bought it and all that. The beat up screens here. A friend had taken down a sunroom for a client, and I should be able to salvage quite a bit of the screen panels out when I put the when I connect the building to the pavilion up there. That'll save me a lot of money because they're really expensive. So, but anyways, back to the shipping container. Chose a hazy day, cloudy day, because it's not cooking me alive, and gonna go through, and already, as you can see, where it's more yellow, I started sanding, and I'm not going to go crazy because what I read online was these have a special, because for the salt sea air, they have a special heavy duty epoxy paint primer or something along that lines to help resist it. So they say if you do sand anything, to take as minimal off as possible. So I am doing that. I'm just hitting it all with the flap disc, 80 grit flap disc, and it's doing a really quick job. If you notice here versus there, it's going really quick. So I'm going to hopefully get through all of it today for sanding, and I'm just going to spot prime with some Rust-Oleum heavy rusty metal primer, spot prime and spots, and I'm going to go through, and with the tomorrow, the next day, sometime I have the good weather, I'm going to spray it all with my airless sprayer. Just a gray, regular outdoor paint. We'll see how that holds up for a little while. So, I don't have, I will put, I guess I can put the tripod up and show you a little bit of sanding, but really, I don't get the videos where people give you 15 minutes of sped up time lapse of them doing something when you can, I'm more of the, here's what it was, here's how it is, a little bit in between. I try not to do too much of that, but I will, again, like I said, I will talk about the shipping container after the fact in another video. You can see a lot of pollen. It's not quite spring here in Florida, but the pollen is everywhere. It was rolling down the edges of that yellow. So, alrighty, time to get back to some more sanding and spot priming. All right, shipping container is sanded and spot primed. As I said, I used the 90 grit flap disc. Still took about 2 days to go through, hit all the rust. Doesn't look too bad though. There were a lot of really bad areas like through here. You can see, dents are still there, but looks a heck of a lot better. It was all really bubbly and scaly and flaky, and now it's pretty good. Got some runs here and there, but the problem was I had so much wind over the past couple days that I had to hold the spray cans. I just used rattle cans. Heck of a lot closer than I normally would. So again, it's not going to be Picasso painting, just a shipping container. So today I am on to the next step, which is got the hose out, getting the pressure washer out, going to pressure wash it all down. Got lots of pollen and dust and dirt on other areas, so pressure wash it all up, let it dry the rest of the day, and tomorrow break out the airless sprayer and start painting. Gonna paint it a gray, very similar to the guest bungalow right there. I don't know how that's gonna work out. I have a feeling these are all painted this rusty red for a reason, because it probably bleeds through and has runs, but we will see after I do the gray on how that holds up, or if a couple years from now she's going back to rust red, but we will see. On to the pressure washing. And the shipping container's done. I probably should have put the camera up and videotape some of the airless sprayer. I can show you my airless sprayer another time and all that. You know, if people really want to see, 15 minutes of time lapse for a whole day of spraying, put it down in the comments. Let me know if that's what you really want. Usually I like to see, if there's something intricate or, that needs an explanation. I like to try to do that. But besides just, showing you doing it, but it doesn't. It came out pretty well. It's obviously not what I call Picasso. It's a shipping container. It's beat up. We'll see how well it holds up. I sort of pick and chose. I wanted to keep, just for some of the nostalgia, some of the decals. So I taped off some of them. Just pick and chose some of them that I thought might look pretty cool. The back cube weights and all that I thought was neat. And there was no way I was taping every one of those off. So what I did was, as you can see, I sort of just blocked around it and sprayed it. Did the other ones here and there. But really, all done. Come out pretty well. Like I said, it's nothing spectacular. But a heck of a lot better than the rust and the rusty color. We'll see, like I said, if there's a reason why they put the rusty color on them, and if we end up going back to it because it gets streaky and rusty again, but it doesn't look too bad. I'm generally pleased with how it came out, so I guess that's what matters. It was took me the entire day, because obviously I was alone, between taping things off, final prep, getting the airless sprayer out, set up, everything sprayed, everything untaped, airless sprayer torn back down, all cleaned out. It took me the entire part of the day. Also was a 5 gallons of paint. Ended up being the airless sprayer. I had the pressure up pretty high, so I was laying quite a bit of paint on, because I knew I had the 5 gallons. I just made it down the air corner, so I laid quite a bit of paint on. So we'll see how it holds up. Again, any questions, comments, anything you want to see, time lapse of some of these things like that, let me know. Thanks again, and have a great day.